Welcome to Sam Outside. I am Sam and I'm outside, inviting you to consider spending some time in nature, go for a walk in nature before you make big decisions. Now, call it rumination, call it double thinking, call it wordsmithing, if you will. Whether it's a text or an email or a conversation that needs to happen, some interaction, some connections deserve some consideration, some thought into proper wording. What you're really looking for is complete understanding, perspective, and word choice. So very important. Timing can also be important. And there is some advice out there that says, don't respond immediately, right? Give it some time. And the reason you want to do that is to settle with it. So when it comes to big decisions, family matters, financial decisions, they deserve some time, some consideration, all your options. In order to better get perspective, I'm encouraging you to spend some time in nature doing that. The science behind that is when you're navigating the natural world, especially in an environment like this, there is a path, there's a need to focus on where you're going while you are thinking about the thing that deserves some consideration, some wordsmithing, if you will. Your eyes will naturally need to travel left and right, left and right. And if you make a habit of not looking at your feet the way most bipeds do, and you're looking around at the natural world around you, what you're doing with that eye moving back and forth, that lateral eye movement, it's a strategy used for managing stress, managing trauma, managing PTSD, anxiety, depression. It's engaging both hemispheres of your brain, both the logical and the emotional. So while you're considering that important decision, those words, you're trying to balance how you feel, how the other recipient might feel about your word choice, about their intention, and you're putting in the logical side of it. Trying to be very specific, concise, lean of expression, which I'm not often known for. So give some thought and effort, spend some time, and that's what time in nature does. Creates space, creates time, and equal parts logical and emotional connections to your brain while you're walking in nature, looking left and right. The science proves you would have made a different decision and you will have worded, I hope more concisely, more precisely, the connection you need to make, decision you need to make in a more appropriate manner. Sometimes sleeping on it really helps. There really is not anything that important that can't be responded to with a little bit of time. And maybe that in and of itself is a great way to respond immediately if needed. I'll get back to you with a proper consideration in the next day. So something along those lines, just if it needs to be acted upon immediately. And bring others in, right? You only have one perspective, one lens. Sometimes inviting another person to consider the options, the wording, the emotion, the intention behind someone else's words might give you a different perspective, all right? So choose your circle wisely, but at the end of the day, you are going to be judged for the things you do and the things you say and how they affect others. So spend some time, give it some space, use nature, both hemispheres of your brain, apply the logical and the emotional. It's natural. So I hope that helps. Give it a try. It takes practice, but it's worth it. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.